Alright guys, a couple of people have asked me the same question. Can you have a relationship with somebody from the Philippines and not get married? First thing I want to say is here in Spain, there's several people who know in that situation. Quite simply, they don't want to get married from a woman's perspective, in the sense that they've got inheritance of some description. Whether it's a widow's pension, whether it's some sort of insurance deal or whatever. One thing is they definitely don't want to do is get married, because it'll actually cut the cash off. So from that point of view, yes, you can find women who don't want to get married. The other side of it in the Philippines, the other thing I would say is look for women that are actually of the right age group. A lot of guys go for women in their 20s. Well, yeah, 20s. I mean, they're lucky to hit the 20s sometimes. Those women are still girls in my mindset. You know, at the end of the day, so's their maturity level for a lot of them. So when a guy comes along with a better offer, you can't complain that they suddenly just dump you and run. I'm not saying all are like that, but let's be honest, a lot of the relationships aren't based on a solid grounding to begin with. If it is on a solid grounding, then yeah, I'm sure you could meet somebody and cohabit and just be a couple without going down the route of marriage. But the ones in the 40s plus, early 40s plus, I would actually say are more likely to just be quite happy and content, because often they're widows already. But that's the bizarre thing, due to things like motorcycle accidents and what's classed as high blood, which is a diet of too much pork and too much salted fish and other things. People do die a lot younger as well. So having what they class as a second life, which is basically the first husband's died and then they have a second husband, that's normal as well. So yes, you can find people that you could actually live with long term. But I would say if somebody's definitely set on getting married, I would say if you're really not looking at going down that route, you really need to classify and clarify that where the relationship's going to go. Are you looking at being together for a long period of time? Is it just going to be a case of see how things go and how they work out, or living as if you're a real couple? Somebody brought this up today, actually. I was listening to it where they mentioned that if you're with somebody like boyfriend, girlfriend, then it automatically becomes exclusive. Now, in my viewpoint, I'm for that anyway. I mean, I'm not a fan of things like STDs or something, or open relationships. I just can't be bothered with all that hassle. So from my own viewpoint, I would never be in that scenario anyway. If we're in a relationship, it'd definitely be down the exclusive route. But if you are looking at just going to the Philippines as a single person, finding a girlfriend to live with, live long term, then yeah, there is people around. But keep it all above board. You know, in the sense of be very clear on where the relationship's going. There is no marriage. There is no expectation of marriage. Put all your cards on the table. That way, any problems will appear early on, which means you're not investing too much time in a relationship that is never going to evolve to the next level. Because quite simply, there could be other things that are out of your control. For example, the acceptance from family members that your girlfriend may actually have a lot of respect for, that would not like somebody just cohabiting and would find they would look down on it. So you've got to take into account the cultural differences as well. In the West, obviously, weddings are more like a day out for wearing a white dress these days than anything religious or of a level of commitment. But in the Philippines, you meet the right person, the commitment's there for life, and that's why a lot of women are keen on meeting the right person that they will spend their life with. And it's the same reason that older guys can often find younger women, because people forget there is, like I just said, the second life, which is where they accept that they may have a commitment with somebody that may not be lifelong. If there's 30 years difference from somebody, there's no surprise there. but it's called Second Life because they realise that getting that hop up with being with somebody of an older age financially, they will commit to the relationship as normal, but at the same time financially they will be capable of managing themselves in the future as well, because part of that could be a widow's pension, for example. But anyway, hope that answers your question. Thanks for watching.